Before this video starts, this is a reminder to not take this seriously. This is simply a joke to be opposite of Niiku here's review. If you want a real review, go look at his videos. Now, to the video. What's bad, everybody? My name is Niiku, and I too has returned. So, today we're reviewing Yubin 2. So, yeah, I don't know what you want me to say. There's lore too, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Alright. Simple little one. Why is there fucking plane in the background is what I'm asking. Up there. Jesus. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that one, I'll be 100% honest. I don't know, it sounds gross. Also, this fucking yellow looks like piss. It's great though. Different from the white they usually get on mods. Oh, you just notice a little tear. That's pretty cool. Cool. Definitely not. No thanks. I'm not giving you a chance. Okay? Jesus? I want to know what happened with his shoulders there. Anyways. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear. There's so much. Fucking. Okay. Zach, I have one question for you, my dear friend. Why are you here? You have an eye infection, after all. It's creeping the other students out, including me. I want to know why. Perhaps your mother forced you like so many other times. That's an eye infection? I'm pretty sure that's not just an eye infection, sir. Or ma'am. Or whatever. Bloodlust. Lovely. I wonder why this happened in the first place. One moment I knew him as the janitor from school. The next moment I knew him as my best advisor. He's somehow been able to pick up on everything about me already. Everything I am. Everything I truly am. Everything that isn't what this flesh automation holds. I wonder to myself, how has he done this? I have zero answers for you at the moment. Probably a demon. I was walking around my bedroom when I heard a strange moaning from the basement. I don't remember putting anything or anyone down there, so I quickly investigated. Why do you have people down there in the first place? Niiku, why am I questioning this? I found a man tied up, his skin boiling like ants would pop out at any moment. That's disgusting. Just imagine that. That's fucking gross. Somehow I knew everything about him, his name, his age, his occupation, everything. It was like we were connected in some strange way. But he suddenly vanished into thin air before I could even reach a hand out. I must have been hallucinating, but it felt so real. Again, I think you've got demons around you. Still gross, Corin. What a lovely way to die. Okay. The last time I saw her, she was incredibly depressed. It's been building up for a while now. I wonder why that is, but now she's not attending school anymore. I suppose she must have done it. Do the unthinkable, I presume. Yeah, makes sense. Also, why are we in a school setting here? Whatever. Again, that blood loss. Lovely. I was walking around the fields the other day when I began to believe a man was nailed to a cross in the middle of the field. Not tied, nailed. You could tell he also enjoyed it too. Enjoyed the feeling of blasphemous mockeries. Relatable. With my camera, I was somehow able to capture a picture, but I know for certain it was just a hallucination, right? Well, I'm pretty sure if you got a picture, no. Unless you're going double insane. Cool, so you got all those sons of bitches. You got you. This is a coffin. Huh. Very loud. Very, very loud. Oh, lovely. Decent sound. I'm not entirely sure about that though. Something happened to your mouth? What's going on here? Okay, you made your word. Oh, shut up. This is just a straight cross. Hello. Ow. I didn't hear it protruding to the side like that. Oh. I don't remember it going up like that. We just had his funeral. I couldn't hear anything. Not a single sound from the priest, or the tears, or anything, all except this deep, scratchy noise. Almost like someone teared up a chalkboard out of pure, unalterated rage. And then after that, my world became dark as the coffin was laid right in front of me. The scratching became louder and more distorted, almost like screaming. Nothing could save me or him from this. Even he opened his eyes to the sound. My God, those eyes, those distraught eyes, those eyes. Stop saying eyes! Sounds stupid. Yet again, just my philosophy teacher. That was until I had this bizarre urge to break him. He wasn't a very private man. You could find everything about him on the internet, a lot on MySpace. I ended up sneaking up to his apartment and laid out a rope for him, exposing many of the most personal things to him. It shattered him. I somehow had no remorse. I should have looked back at it, but I just didn't. Nothing came out. Just a bizarre sense of euphoria. Okay. The police came over to my place today. One of the detectives was wearing this bizarre mask of sorts. He also couldn't talk very well. Just a very muffled sound came out of his mouth. This is for Alice. That was her name. Her name hurts to remember, and I believe he understands it too. I can just tell. His body language, that mask, the way he talks. I can tell from a mile away how much he's seen. Yet I have not. Joseph, I warned you, didn't I? Now it's taken you like the others, taken by my greed and desire for violence. I don't understand any of this anymore. Why? What is the point of any of this? There's no reason for this to exist. Especially after we both contacted him. The auctioneer, all him. That didn't feel like English. What a horrid person we made our deal with. Who is this person? Why don't you explain that? I know why you're here. Looks like an H and an N. Very long though. Wonder what it is. Cool. Your turn. Okay. So that's an Easter. Your turn. Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm not too keen on that design. I don't know. This looks like a disc. Hey, wait a minute. I could sense something inside this man, something that was for sure out to destroy me. Hidden in his mouth, I could see it, just like this vessel I pilot, which people call a body. Recently, I read about the tales of a postal killer, a deranged psychopath who mutilated people in 1992. One of his victims was able to survive, had his jaw unlocked to release a spirit. Or at least that's what the article says. I've taken him and strapped him to a homemade A contraption that could break at any moment. Let's see what happens. I assume that A wasn't supposed to be there, but I read it anyways. Nathan. He's 34. Looks like a tired old man. This bearded guy came up to me. Somehow he knows who I am. How does he know? He just told me to not be like the other one and left. I don't understand what he said, but I understand what he meant at the time. Why are you so tall? Decapitation. Is it bad that I happened to murder my teacher? Yes, but there are justifications. Of course, there always is. Why wouldn't there be? She was a horrible person. I understand that others may not like their teachers, but she was on another level. As well as that, I wanted to test out my new powers in this physical world. To say it was riveting would be an understatement. It felt like I was being freed oddly. This person, this monster almost being torn out of this world was one of the greatest feelings of euphoria I've ever felt. Lovely. The fuck? What do you want?
Margaret, I beg you, let me in. I need to be back.
Oh, it's a face.
Now, please. Now, I'll do anything for this. Just give me a chance. Please. Please.
No. Well, that happened. Kenshin. He's just some guy who owns a nice little music shop. Nothing else, really. Okay. Oh.
Burning in this wretched hell, who am I? But a soul without a bell to chime. I've got no soul to sell, where am I? I've nothing but a shell, did I die? Burning in this wretched hell, who am I? But a soul without a bell to chime.
I'm gonna be honest, I barely understand the lyrics. I could barely hear it. Lovely. Okay. Oh. You sound like tension music. Isn't that just... Well, that's just lovely. Cool. I want to read more on this guy. So this is a new vessel. He seems to be quite emotional. It's fine. He will do perfectly for my manifestation. Perfectly well. Perfectly well. All they must do is send him to the realm of Patmos. There he shall remain as I take his place seamlessly. Okay. I'm back in the forest again. This time I was able to contact a different spirit. This one was dirty and sung. He had a strange mask on, almost surgically imposed into his face with tiny little holes for eyes. Unfortunately, I couldn't talk to him though. What a shame. I wonder who it could be. I am God. I am the daughter of God, and Father has gifted me a place in the physical realm. I shall take his gift gracefully. Which one was that again? You. I see. The stranger. Walking through the forest once more, I was able to find a statue of some sort. It looks familiar. It seems so familiar. So lifelike it is. Is it made of wax? Does it talk? It seems so familiar. His face is like a mirror. I cannot help but gaze at it. It seems so familiar. Okay. He was the head teacher. He died shortly after my movement in. Simply put, he burned half of his face in the boiler room. That's all I remember from the incident. Burned. Lovely. Okay. Well, that'll be it for this video. It's a mod, but it's alright. So, yeah. Stuff.